Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great. Welcome back to my channel today. Today we're gonna be doing our second cash stuffing of May. So we're gonna be cash stuffing the money in here, which totals to about $1,595. I have my cash tray right here to make sure we have somewhere to put everything. And I can't wait to tell you guys about Jamaica. But first, let's go ahead and count this cash to make sure we have the right amount before we start talking. So let's start. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 150, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410. So we have 410, 1,410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1,500. We've got 1,500 right here. So 5, 10, 5, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45. That's 1,500. Let's count this again. 5, 10, 5, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. So $1,595. Guys, I just came back from Jamaica about 3 or 4 days ago, and it was amazing. For those of you who are in the East Coast, maybe you're aware that the weather hasn't been the best this year. Here, I think it's still around, I think it's finally getting up to like 70s, but Jamaica was perfect. It was like 80, 85, so we got to spend like the whole day by the pool, just relaxing. I did work a few days while we were there just because I don't have as much time off from work. And since we were just by the pool, I did work while we were, lounging away. The food was really good. My favorite part was actually probably the fruits there because I love tropical fruits and they had such a great variety. However, I will say I loved Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica both on a cruise and during this resort, and I would probably go back and do Jamaica again on a cruise versus the resort. And hear me out, guys. It's only because the cruise is significantly cheaper. We definitely splurged on this all-inclusive resort. And so we spent more than what we would have spent on the cruise. Plus, you're paying for the flights. And the food honestly wasn't that great. And I don't know if it's just because of the resort we went to or anything, but the food was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, wow, amazing. And I feel like a lot of the times on the cruise, the food is actually better. So yeah, I'm not really sure. And then also there was just a lot of confusion with the shuttle from the airport to the hotel and the hotel back to the airport. We almost didn't have a shuttle to get back to the airport, and so that was just a lot of stress that I don't know if I'd want to experience again. But Jamaica was amazing though, so this isn't anything on Jamaica, it's more just a resort versus the cruise essentially. But let's go ahead and get started with stuffing our spending binder this week. So this week, we're going to be actually stuffing $300 into groceries. And I know this may seem crazy, but it's because we're getting our share for our farm. So maybe I have talked about this previously, but we are getting a share from one of our local farms this summer. So for the next it's technically the next 31 weeks, but we're gonna do every other week. So for the next 15 bi-weekly rounds, we pay about $60 for a huge box of fresh produce, but they do require us to pay half of that up front. So I already paid a quarter of that previously, and then I just had to stuff a little bit extra this week to pay for the other quarter, just because we did go through our groceries buffer well, last month. So you'll see that maybe some areas won't get stuff this week. So now in groceries we have $100, $200, $300, $400. Again, that's to cover for the farm share as well as some of the small grocery trips that we've been making. But because of this though, starting from next week and next month on until probably November, you'll see that this is gonna get stuffed just a little bit less because we already paid a lot of it up front. Next is eating out, and for eating out today we're stuffing $40. So now in eating out we have $50, $70, $90, $100. And we're stuffing less in eating out this month only because we were in Jamaica for the first weekend of May. So this weekend that I'm filming this, we decided to not go out to eat just because we've been eating out so much. So we decided to skip this. And then next weekend, my parents are coming down for Mother's Day / my husband's birthday. So I'll probably purchase my mom a gift and some flowers, but they are gonna take us out to eat for my husband's birthday. So I'm super appreciative of that. So we won't have to take out any money from this bucket. And then we'll only be eating out really the weekend after that. So I don't think I need to stuff too much into this month. So I'm really grateful for my parents, and then luckily with all the trips that were going on, we're not really stuffing this. Okay, so next is gas, and in gas we're actually skipping this week because like I said, because we had to stuff the $300 in groceries, I had to prioritize that over some of the other buckets, and since we barely get gas, I decided to skip that. We're also skipping date night because our weekends have been just so packed with stuff, whether it's traveling or, you know, my husband's birthday or Mother's Day, or even like we're going on the cruise in the end of May. So I just don't know if we'll actually need the money from here, and since again we need to prioritize groceries, we're skipping date night. However, the one thing that we never skip is my husband's spending. We're putting in $20 per usual this week. So now in his spending, he has $100, $200, $320, $40. So $340. And then for my spending, we're putting in $20. So now in my spending, we have $50, $75. And I'm gonna probably pull some of this money this week for my husband's birthday, for, you know, his cake and then his gift. I think we're just gonna get something small since the cruise will be kind of a celebration for his birthday. So yeah, and then coffee we're skipping because we still have money in here and we haven't spent that money. Okay, great. Next, we are gonna go into our bills binder. Guys, luckily, even though the weather's been cold or colder than normal years, it's still warmer. So our utility bill is actually going down right now, and since we pay water quarterly, we are gonna have still a good amount to play with. But for utilities, we're still gonna continue stuffing $100. So now in utilities we have $500, $600, $700. But our gas went down about half, and gas is for our heating. However, because the weather is obviously getting warmer, I expect our electricity bill to go up a little bit. So which I'm sure it'll go up with the AC. So but luckily it'll hopefully, you know, even out basically. Phone bill is gonna get its normal $20. So now in phone bill we have $40, and this is to save up for my phone bill, or my yearly phone bill that's coming out in August. So we have some time, and we only need about $270. So we definitely have some time to continue stuffing this. Gym is gonna get $10. So now in gym we have 20, 40, 50, 60. So $60 in gym, and that's like I said before, we usually spend about $40 on gym every month between my husband and I like to keep some money in here for a buffer. Car insurance is only gonna get $20 this month or this week. So now in car insurance, we have 150, 70, 90, 200. Oh, I missed the 1,000. So we're 1,200. So car insurance gets paid every 6 months. So the last time we made this payment was back in January. So I don't expect this to come out until July, and we have almost enough for that. Next is retirement, and retirement is gonna get its normal $250. So $100, $250. And now in retirement, which is for our Roth, we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 500. So $3,500. Our goal is $12,000. So we're gonna be a little behind this year, I think, because we didn't start stuffing this until March, but we should still have a good, decent amount of money. And then miscellaneous, we're skipping. Next is gifts. So this is you know, our sinking funds binder, but it's more short term. So for gifts, we're putting in $10 this week. So now in gifts, we have $20 and $30. So in Jamaica, when we went, we really tried not to spend any money since it was all inclusive. So we really, you know, didn't purchase any of the premium stuff. All the activities that we did at the resort were all included with the resort. So they were able to offer like kayaking on the beach for 30 minutes. So we took advantage of that. They did have mini golfing, but we didn't end up doing it because we were stupid and did not put enough sunscreen on the first day there. So we got a little bit burned. And so we didn't want to be just standing out in the sun mini golfing. So we decided to skip that. Plus, like I said, I was kind of working as well. Costco, we're putting in $10 this week. So now in Costco, we have 150, 70, 80. So $180. I also, we also tried to go to the gym at least twice. It was a really nice gym. So it was nice to be able to go. But to be honest, we spent about 50% of our time, I want to say, by the pool. We did have our own pool in our room, but we barely used it. So because of that, again, I don't know if I would have paid that much for our pool. Amazon this week, we're putting in $5. So now in Amazon, we have 20, 40, 60, 85, 90. So yeah, we barely used our own pool. But we did try, like, especially like every day we at least tried to go in it once just because we paid for it. It was actually really nice to have your own pool. It's just the other pool was so much bigger, like the public pool. It was like a huge infinity pool, so we really enjoyed that. In haircuts this week, we're putting in $10. So now in haircuts, we have 120, 35, $135. All right, self-care is gonna get 5. So now in self-care, we have 100, 20, 35. And like I was thinking of getting a massage when I was there, but then like the massage was like $250, guys, like for like 15 minutes, which is so much more expensive than the cruise. So it was not worth it to me, so I skipped. Clothes we're skipping this week. Household is gonna get a 5. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's not in household, we have 20, 40, 5. Like on the cruise, a massage for like 90 minutes is like $150, which is totally worth it. Whereas like the resort, I feel like because it's all inclusive, they try to charge you so much more for everything else, which I didn't love about. Toiletries we're skipping. Health and wellness is gonna get a 5 this week. So now in health and wellness, we have 10. So like essentially most things were free, but like they use like the worst alcohol, I think, for the free drinks. And then if you wanted anything nicer, you had to like purchase like the premium alcohols, like nice champagnes you had to purchase. Like there was a lot of things that like they just want you to buy extras of. So then now we're gonna go into our high priority long-term sinking funds. And also like the food times were really random. Like they didn't offer food all the time. Like breakfast wouldn't open until 7. So for people who are early risers, like you weren't able to get anything to eat until 7 o'clock essentially. And there was a 1-hour time difference for us. So like 7 o'clock there was like 8 o'clock already where we are. So that was kind of late for us because we are early risers. So like the first day we woke up at like 5 a.m. and the gym wasn't even open until like 6 a.m. So it's just like little stuff, I think. Birthdays this week is gonna get $10. So now in birthdays we have 100, 20, 30. And the other thing, you know, with that is on the cruise, there's always activities planned. Like whether it's bingo, a dancing class or something, there's some activities planned for the resort, but it's like very minimal. Holidays this week is gonna get $20. So now in holidays, we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60. And in holidays, we're gonna be spending from this for Mother's Day this weekend. Yeah, and then also at night after dinner they would have like live music, but that's it. Like there wasn't anything else. The shows were like kid shows that would end by like 9 p.m. So it just wasn't like, it didn't amaze me, I guess. Emergency fund is gonna get $100, and now in emergency we have 10,000, 20,000, 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000, 20,000, 11, 21,000, right? So 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So 21,000. And again, don't get me wrong, the resort was amazing. The hospitality was great. Just, it was less than what I expected, I guess, for the price I was paying. Car maintenance is gonna get nothing, we're skipping. And then new house this week is gonna get $100. Like for comparison, in new house we have 10,000, 1, 2, 3, 400. So 10,400. We're going on the cruise for 5 days as well. Granted, we don't have to fly, so let's just subtract the flight tickets. So minus the flight, like we're paying essentially maybe like $100 less because we're booking a shore excursion. But that also means that we're going off the boat and doing additional stuff that's not included. So that's like as if we were to leave the resort and did extra stuff. So if we don't even include the shore excursions, we're paying about $1,900. So that's like $400 to $500 cheaper than like how much we're paying for the resort. And we're gonna be on there 1 extra day almost. And in my opinion, I think the food is better. Home maintenance is getting skipped. We're skipping all of these. And then electronics this week, nope. Jesus, guys. Medical is gonna get $5. So medical this week has 120, 45, 145. And then electronics is also gonna get $5 this week. So in electronics, we have 100, 250, 70, 95. No, 100, 250, 70, 85. 180, 285. But yeah, enough about that. Electronics, guys, I created this really cute template for budgeting on my iPad that I wanted to start using. And oh my god, my iPad is so old that I purchased like one of those like eye pencils, but not like a real one, on Amazon, and it wouldn't even work because my iPad is like 8 years old. So my husband and I discussed it, and we are gonna try to save up to buy an iPad in the next few months. So we may put a little bit more into electronics coming soon, just so that I can get a newer iPad. Vacation, we are gonna be stuffing some stuff in our vacation binders. So Jamaica, we're definitely skipping just because, you know, we already went on the trip, so I just have to unstuff this in my next unstuffing. Europe is gonna get $40 this week. So now in Europe we have 20, 40, 60. And for those of you who have missed it, I'm gonna be going to Europe in June at some point for work. So it's not really a vacation. My husband is not coming with me, but I just wanted to save some money in case I wanted to buy like a souvenir or something. So this isn't like necessarily food or anything, because my company will help pay for that since it's all work trip. But if I wanted to buy like a magnet or something, I want to make sure I have some money in my Europe bucket essentially. And then this is our cruise, and for our cruise we're putting in $50. So now in the cruise we have $100, $250, $70, $90, $300. And we already paid off our cruise, but you'll see that I'm actually, my next unstuffing, gonna unstuff some of this money because we ended up pulling or purchasing some shore excursions, so we have to pull this money for those shore excursions. But we were able to book both shores, 2 days worth of shore excursions for about like $300. But then we had a $100 credit, so we only paid $200 for it. So for us, that was a really good deal. Next is Jersey Shore, but Jersey Shore we're skipping just because we need to budget some money this month toward other things. And then road trip is Seattle. For those of you who may have missed it as well, I'm going to go visit my friend in Seattle. So we're going to go for a couple of days at the end of August. So we're putting $50 into this. And this is right now just to pay for flights. So right now we have $50, $70, $90, $100 towards our flights to Seattle. My friend is gracious enough to host us at their house. And then also we are going to be you know, just traveling around. They're gonna drive us around mainly, so I'm super happy and excited about that. But we don't have to save too much besides the flights, mainly just for food, so I'm super gracious for that. Next is China, and in China this week we're gonna be putting in $100. So now in China we have $200, and this is to buy our tickets back to China for November. Also though, I realized I do have to apply for a visa soon because I changed my name when I got married and I need a new visa, and my husband as well. So right now we're essentially saving up for the visa first before the flight. Honeymoon, we are putting in $200 into honeymoon. So now in honeymoon we have 10,500, no, 10,000, 15,000, 506, 7, 8, 9, 16,000. So we have $16,000 into honeymoon. And for honeymoon right now, I think we're gonna pay part of it in the summer, so we're not paying the full amount all at once when it's due. And when it gets closer, I can't wait to share with you guys where we're going for our honeymoon. My husband and I did get married back in December of last year, but we decided to wait for 1 year to do our honeymoon so that we can do something bigger and nicer. So now we're gonna go into my business binder, and for my business binder in everyday budgets this week we're gonna be putting in $5. So now in everyday budgets we have $150, $65, $70, $170. And guys, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. This means a lot to me. We're almost at 100 subscribers. We may be at 100 subscribers by the time of this video, which would be so exciting. And when we are, I'm gonna do something. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, but I may do like a little mini giveaway. So I'm super excited to do that. Next is marketing, and in marketing we're putting in $15. So now in marketing we have 50, 65, 70. So we have $70 in marketing, which was, my plan was to use giveaways. And so maybe what I will do is do like $5 gift cards or Venmos to 10 people or something. I haven't decided yet, so I'm still thinking about it. Products is gonna get $5 this week. So now in products we have 50, 75, 80. So $80. And then we're skipping shipping. Also, I know my Etsy store has probably been like a hold or closed for a while because when I travel, I close it out. But it should be back up now for a little bit before my next round of trips. And then also my Poshmark that I posted down below. I'm gonna start listing out a lot of clothes, and I'm gonna try to list them out for anywhere between $5 to $10 because I really need to do a closet clean out. And a lot of the clothes still have tags on them, guys. So if you like them, please make an offer. I'm not really, you know, stickler about the price a lot of the times, as long as it's reasonable. So if you want to check it out, please do below. Okay, we are now at our baby binder, and for the most part we're putting in $5 into each. So for baby moon we're doing 5, so now we have $20, $35, $40 in baby moon. Okay, next is hospital, and in hospital we're also putting in a 5, so we have $55.60. Diapers is next, and diapers we're putting in a 5, so now in diapers we have $20, $35, $40, and this just started sliding down. Clothes is getting a 5 this week. So now in clothes we have $20, $35, $40. And guys, you can tell my bills are pretty old right now. All right. Furniture is getting a 5. So now in furniture we have $20, $35, $40. Baby stuff is also getting a 5. So now in baby stuff we are putting in a 5, so we have $20, $35 for baby stuff. Next we've got photo shoot, and in photo shoot we're also putting a 5, so now we have $20, $35 in photo shoot. The one bucket this week that we're gonna add a little bit of extra money to is childcare, and childcare is gonna get a 10 actually. So now in childcare we have $60. So easy to count after we consolidate it. Toys is gonna get a 5. So now in toys we have $20, $35. And then food is gonna get a 5. So now in food we have $20, $35, $40. And we have a 5 left over. And I have no idea why. So after this video, I'm gonna have to go back to my envelopes and count to make sure I stuffed everything. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna fix this off camera just so that I don't bore you. The next video is gonna be on unstuffing, and it's gonna be pretty big on stuffing because I have to unstuff all my Jamaica spendings. But thank you. I really appreciate you choosing to watch my channel and my videos. And so thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.